We blew through. Charlotte's freezing. How about that? I think it's the coldest day since I've been here. And then it turned out all right. But no, guys had a good day. You know, with the big thing in this deal right here we're talking about is improvement and making sure that we get better every week. We spent time focused on the Pac-12 South. That's the most important games. Right now, we're 1-0 in the Pac-12 South. And that's the #1 objective. The #2 objective is win every game in the Pac-12, right, that we've got left on our schedule. And we talk about coming out and playing and not coming out and being up one week and down the next. Championship team, that's the way they got to approach it. So we've trimmed down our travel list. You know, we traveled, I think, 80 last week. We traveled 60, 64, something like that. I don't care if we travel 40. I want 40 people that are focused and ready to go. So that's a big deal for us. And coming here, we're undefeated right now at home. I've told them all the time, that's one of the things that you're going to win a championship. The bare minimum you have to be is undefeated at home. And you got to figure out how to win on the road. Questions?
What's the significance of this game in terms of being a response to the loss in Texas?
No, it's not really that at all. I don't really even feel that. I think sometimes, you know, I think our guys competed their butt off. You know, and they know they're a lot more mature because at least that's my feelings about them, because we've played a really, really tough schedule. And I think our guys know we got a good football team. They also know that we've beaten ourselves in a lot of ways. And we played good people, but we've beaten ourselves in a lot of ways because they've seen their potential. You know what I'm saying? This game, the way I gather from our guys, they know the significance because it's Pac-12 South. And they understand that's what our #1 objective and goal is, and that's to win the South and then win the Pac-12 and then win the Rose Bowl. So that ain't no easy deal. So the significance of this game is not bouncing back. It's not playing better. It's developing a championship attitude and coming out and dominating. That's what we better do. Because this team is well coached and we're playing.
You had high expectations, obviously, for Jalen Strong, but has he even surpassed those? Four 100-yard games in his first 5 games.
I thought he was pretty good. He's met every bit of what my expectations are, but I'm telling you, fundamentally, he's not even close to being where he needs to be, and his knowledge of what he's doing, he's still learning. And obviously, one of the things Mike and I've worked on is making sure we have a plan for him to handle success. We don't want him to have a great, third of the season and then be distracted and slip backwards. So. But yeah, I've been pleased with his performance, but I wouldn't say I was surprised. I thought he was pretty darn good. But there's guys too. You have to give him a lot of credit when it comes to that, because there's guys that on our team right now that I thought would be doing a lot better than they are, that have a lot of potential, that haven't been able to make that transition as fast. And that's our job as coaches to get that done, but I think you give Jalen a lot of credit being able to come in and be able to do that, and he's done a great job for us.
You expect Jackson to be ready?
He's ready.
Will he start?
Dave Vaughn will start.
Do you know how many...
Vaughn played pretty good last week. Might have competition going.
Do you know how many tackles you guys missed against them?
No, I don't. I think it was it was close to 10.
And is that a high number?
I think you find we missed a lot more tackles against USC. I think the better the people are, the tougher it is. We've worked. We start off our practice every day working tackling. We work at 10 minutes a day. Everything that we're doing, we're tackling in. But yeah, that's something we've talked to our guys about. It's about blocking and tackling. And the games that we haven't won, we haven't blocked very well. And the games that we haven't won, we haven't tackled very well. But you got to get better fundamentally for sure. But the other side of that, the team we're playing is pretty good.
What's an average or acceptable number of missed tackles in a game?
0.
But
You're asking. I answered.
If you have like 3 or 4, would you say that was a pretty decent performance?
The difference is, I'll tell you, what I would tell you is that the #1 thing that contributes to those things, you don't notice if we have great team pursuit. I thought our pursuit was not very good last week. When you get guys that know that what separates them is their attitude and their effort, that's when you got something special. We do not run to the ball Our tackling ability is fine. I think fundamentally how we tackle and stuff like that, our guys are pretty decent tacklers. You see them because good people are going to make you miss. But when you're running to the football with a passion, you don't notice those missed tackles. And so, I think that's been the big thing for us is we got to continue to get better at running to the football and playing behind the whistle.
Getting off blocks at the linebacker level and things like that.
I think that's hurt us quite a bit. I mean, I think a lot of that has to do. Chris Young does a great job with it. Salamo's done good at times, with it. But we've struggled with that, and a lot of that is just playing cautious, and just not playing fast.